Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Well, we just met Corypheus, uh, and our Inquisitor here was kind of cowardly. It's like, here, just take it, leave me alone. But now she apparently jumped into some pit or other, and we need to find a way out. Okay, come on.
There.
Come on. Give me the mark. Thank you. Before they kill me. Jesus. Now, I don't like where you put it. That's not where I want it. I want it over there. And I want this thing back where I originally had it, over here. Alright, thank you. And I can't drink any potions. I'm injured. Oh, and it's cold. And there's walls all around. And they're gonna eat me. You don't have time to look around. You need to find help fast, or else you're gonna die.
It's cold. Nothing.
I don't think dwarves were made for this kind of cold. Is that sunrise or sunset? I don't know.
Embers. Recent.
Too bad you didn't bring any wood with you. You could start a little fire and warm up. Who would have known we need snowshoes?
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker.
we tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
hobbled.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If that thing is still out there, we need to move.
They are uncertain where. And there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Should we go into the investigate stuff?
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps. But I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters, divinter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Yeah, I think I don't know that I've ever picked this one. And I think it fits with Mika here.
All of this happened because of fanatics and arguments about the next world. It's time we start believing in this one.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherds are
It's all one world, Herald. All that changes is our place in it.
A word. A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived. Nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
Risks our alliance. Alliance with who? With you? I don't understand. Let's piss him off. I don't know if I've ever picked that one. So I want to hear it. And I think our alliance is supposed to mean his alliance with the Inquisition. I think that's what he means, which sounds pretty damn arrogant. But of course, he has every right to be. It's kind of hard to say, oh, Solus is arrogant, because the dude is super duper powerful.
If you've something that will help us, now's the time.
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
And become corrupt, according to you. How'd your staff change?
Scott.
I'm not sure we should trust this wolf in elf clothing. Yeah, there is an option, dialogue option you can pick at the very end conversation with Solus and Trespasser that reveals that this was his castle.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Actually, more than you anticipate is kind of odd, considering whatever did this created a hole in the veil. That seems pretty powerful. So we knew we were getting into some pretty heavy-duty stuff.
Why should I care why he's after me? He's a monster. Mad.
You should care because he sees in you what we all see, and it has nothing to do with the mark on your hand. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
I don't think this fits Mika. Maybe it does fit her. Let's go with it. Why not? I think it might fit her.
I don't know what to say.
That's good.
Say that you will not make me regret this.
If you're not sure, why do it?
Because I believe this is what was meant to be. That without you, there would be no Inquisition. What it means for the future, how you lead us, that is entirely up to you.
There's a lot of difference between I don't know what to say and I'm honored. And I prefer the I don't know what to say. That sounds good. I have to do that sometime, I suppose. Find out what that says. I'm gonna do this.
Our concern must be the order and safety of this world, not the next. I'm not chosen. I have chosen. And I will lead us to victory.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
It's a mighty big sword for such a little person.
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
That's an appropriate comment for Solus. What he wants to restore no longer exists. 2,000 years of history gone by since he established the Veil. He needs to accept that, look, this is the new world. Deal with it.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Not sure I ever picked that one.
I don't want you promising things on my behalf, Varric.
It's more like making good on promises I've already made. Point is, there's help waiting on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Well, before we do anything else, we got a bunch of people ready to report in. And I need to get them working, and I can't take any potions. I'm just battered, wounded. I should go to the infirmary. I want to get people working. There's probably a whole lot of new operations have opened up. But first, who's reporting in? Anybody? Okay, we got the staff now. Anybody else reporting in?
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
So all we got, I thought going with Josephine would yield more than the other people. All we got was 30 influence. I thought we'd get more out of that. Oh well. Ooh, we got an amulet of power for who? I don't know who that amulet could be for. I don't know. All right, so I don't know, what have we got going on here? Okay, I thought there might be something class or race specific here. Background specific, so let's find out what this is. No. That sounds better. Now let's find, we're trying to find out who's buying, apparently. For some reason we want to know who's buying lyrium. So let's go find out. Let's see, the Arl of Redcliffe. Alright, so Cullen's the only one that can do this.
To work?
Okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, we want to do this. Definitely want to do this. Okay. What can Josephine do for us? Josephine, what looks good for you? Well, now that I know who the person is. No, but I know who the dragon hunter is. What do we got here? By any means necessary. If he's under the control of this mage, I don't think warning him is going to help. So Josephine, you're not going to do that. What can I have you do? Oh, this is a Josephine kind of thing, right? Yeah, this is... Okay, Josephine, you do that. And before we leave here, I'm going to unlock that. And we want to unlock that. Those are two areas I know I want to go to before any place else. Oh, and Crestwood. Where is... Oh, I can't go to Crestwood until I talk to Hawk. Okay, fine. That's cool. I want to go to the Emerald Graves and get more cunning from that chateau. I also get a bunch of shards, and then we'll head out to the western approach in order to well, there's a lot to do in the western approach, so definitely want to go out there. There's stuff, there's companion stuff for Cassandra there, and for Blackwall. And we're going to have to get there eventually anyway as part of the main quest line. So, I think that's enough for this episode, I guess. I was thinking, who is this amulet for? Who's that for? Blackwall? I don't know why Blackwall would get an amulet of power for what we just did, but you would have thought it'd been for utilizing the Grey Warden treaties he would have gotten it, but oh well. Anyway, that's enough for this episode. I think next episode we'll spend a long time running around Skyhold and talking to various people, including Hawk. But for now, have a nice day.